For more on the attacks, we're joined by Claude Moniquet in Brussels. He's the founder of the European Strategic Intelligence and Security Center, a security consulting firm in Brussels. Claude, thanks for being on the program.
It's a pleasure.
So we're getting unconfirmed reports that these three gunmen may have been identified. If that in case is true, will it make it easier to capture them?
Yes, it seems that they were identified. Actually, as you know, they let when they fled the crime scene, they let the first car they used a few hundred meters away, and of course in the car, the police officers found DNA, fingerprints, and so on, and maybe documents. So it seems that they are identified, and the police is looking tonight for two brothers and a third man. A third younger man, the two brothers being in their 30s. They are French, they were born in France, and one of them was, it seems that one of them at least, was in Iraq a few years ago to participate in the jihad there. Does this information make easier to catch them? This is not so sure, because of course today if the identification is clear and definitive, it's possible to know exactly who are the family members of those people, the friends and so on, and of course to survey them, to monitor them. But if those young men are clever, and they probably are, they will probably not go on a place where they could be catched so easily. So if they are hiding somewhere in the suburb of Paris, it could be more difficult to catch them.
Claude, you saw those chilling images caught by eyewitnesses, the gunman, the shooting, the getaway car. What are those images tell you? Does it seem like this was a very well-coordinated attack?
Yes, if you take everything in context, what we know quite for sure is that the attack was extremely well planned for three reasons at least. First reason, the newspaper Charlie Hebdo moved to this new place just a short time before, so you had to know the address. The second point is that the attackers had to know that Wednesday morning what was the moment of the redaction conference, the redaction meeting, and that every member of the redaction will be there in the office, and they have to know the time of the meeting, of course. And thirdly, a young woman who by chance escaped the killing by hiding herself under a table heard them naming each people they were killing. So they killed people, naming them by their name, so they knew exactly who were the people they were killing. That shows that it was extremely well prepared. And the modus operandi, the way they did it, show that they are well trained, and they are used, of course, to use firearms, weapons, war weapons, but also they are not afraid by the blood, by everything you have. It is very different to shoot in a shooting stand like sportsman or like a military at training, for instance, and to shoot on people in real condition. You have the noise, you have the smoke, you have the people crying, you have the blood. It's extremely stressing, and those people show absolutely no stress. They were extremely quiet when they exited the building.
Claude, among those who lost their lives was the editor of Charlie Hebdo, Stéphane Charbonnier. Did this facility have security? Clearly, this publication had faced trouble before and had been threatened before.
Yes, and I understood, I'm not sure it's confirmed, but I understood that a security officer, a police officer, was killed on the scene while trying to protect one of the man who was killed along him. Of course, Charlie Hebdo was targeted by multiple threats since a few years, and Charlie Hebdo was also bombed by Molotov cocktails 4 years ago. It was completely burned, and they had to change, of course, their place. So it was known that the newspaper was under threat and was a target for terrorists. But the point today is that you have so many targets. If you take in consideration, for instance, what's happened 15 days ago in Sydney, Australia, the place of the attack, the place of the hostage taking was a chocolate coffee, the Café Lind. And the chocolate coffee is not a place for terrorist attack. So you have to protect newspapers, you have to protect synagogue, church, military, police, government, embassies. It's just impossible. We have not, France has no, and no country in the world has the possibility and the means to protect every possible targets.
All right. Thank you so much, sir. Claude Moniquet joining us from Brussels, Belgium.